I believe it's that time of year already. We got 10 inches of snow the other day. It warmed up in the 40s, melted off, and I got down the end of the drive and I was spinning. So it's pretty steep over there, and I always worry about sliding out in the road and hitting a car. So it's time to put the chains on. Let's see if Dawson remembers how to do it. We got to do it from memory every year, and we're not sure where the tensioners are, but we're at least going to get the chain started. I got the fire going in the garage. It's warmer in there. That lift is not set up to jack up this tractor very easily, so we're just going to use a floor jack, I think. We can drive over it, but when you've got the weight of the tractor on it, you can't pull the chains up. So I like to put the chains on by pulling and rolling the tire. So Dawson's straightening these out, and I'm going to get the floor jack out. Well, it's about 40 outside, the sun's going, and it's about 65 right here, so this is a good spot to do it. This lift is a Challenger 10,000 pound, but I don't have enough adapters to go up under the odd shaped frame of the tractor to lift it level, and so I did try lifting once just on the edge, and you have to have weight in the center because it'll tilt off. So we're just going to use a floor jack. So Dawson's got the chains. Are they the same way with the hooks at the correct end?
Yeah.
Both of them the same? The hooks forward, or? And then got the floor jack here. I want to and I got the front wheels blocked because we don't want it to roll away. And
no, the hook's on one end and one is on the other.
Are they? We'll jack this thing up, and we're gonna. Yeah, they're up. You gotta have. Yeah, they're crisscross. This one's gotta go on this side. These things weigh about 100 pounds apiece. Good ballast, you know. You only need it up about 2.5 inches. We just got to have this hook to the outside, and then we got to have these hooks swinging out so they're not leaning on the tire tread. And then you stay right there and pull that over. And then we'll get this sort of straightened out. And then they weigh a ton. The track is in neutral, so roll this tire backwards. See if we can get it to go wrap around. Sharp, hard, and heavy, everything we got, right? All right, hold that. These chains are heavy. They're 3/8 inch, and they're every other link. I'm real happy with them. I think I had them, what, is this the 3rd year now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I went 21 years without chains on a tractor. And I'm telling you, I wish I had them before, because we go out in the woods with snow. We go a little farther because she wants to roll. And then we center them left and right, and then try to get these links straight across. If they're on an angle, then they're going to be fighting us. You got the wheel?
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can keep it over there. And then it's a lot warmer in here than it is outside. Just like doing those Christmas lights. It's nice to do them when the weather's nice, and then wait till it's snowy and do them in December. All right. And then pull down on them. See this? See this here? We want this up about this height. Bring them up and across, and let them drop on a link on a bar tread, you know, and get them straight. Because sometimes I run down the road, and if I do, I don't want my chain slapping around, banging on stuff, you know. I don't want them hitting the fender. Something's going on right here. I don't like that. So if we could get them close enough to hook them, And these got to be as straight as possible. And then look on that side and see if they're about the same. So we're going to play around, get these left and right even. Then we're going to hook our latch. So we hook the inside one first, not the outside. Now we got to fight this. This is a one-man job, right? These are heavy. A little unnecessary for this size of country, but man, I like them. Every other link, you don't get much of a slip,
it's falling off to the right
falling
side.
right off, huh?
Can you rotate it clockwise?
This way?
Clockwise.
Clock backwards.
There.
And then the struggles. A lot of times we have to sit here and shift them over a lug. It's catching somewhere, you know. So,
I think we gotta like hook them at the same time.
good luck with that. Hold the wheel from turning. You got her?
Yeah.
We're not going to show you this boring part here. We'll probably put on time lapse. This is usually a struggle. All right, we got both sides. And what I remember is if we save 2 links, and the closer we get it, then this will come closer. And I really wanted every other link. So if we had 2 more, it would be awesome. We're not strong enough. We pretty much need little chain binders to pull them in tighter. So there is one skip where it's larger than the rest, but it still doesn't ride bad. And the thing I like to do next is go drive it, and it's going to settle on the wheel. And then we put our tensioners on, and I got to find them. They're in the bag, and I misplaced it, but they should be right in here. And but if I go drive it, we can get them centered, because I want 3-4 inches evenly all the way around, and then these will center and be straight across. So I don't want them on an angle. I want them straight. That's going to give us some awesome traction. So what we can do now is we'll go look for our tensioners. If I can't find the tensioners to put them on right now, I'm going to go drive it. So now we're going to do the tensioners. We don't have a lot of room to work. We could probably do them outside, get a little more stand-up space. We want to start with the circle in the center. And what this does is just take any tension out so it doesn't slap. And I don't want to hit my fender. Because when you go down the road, this has a 3 range. This moves right along, I don't know, 12 or I don't know, 15, I don't know, I don't remember. But these chains will come off the tire, come up in the air, and I don't want them to bash into my fender and break my light or something. So these help keep it tight. The problem we had with putting these on was what, Dawson? The mud in them. And then 2 of these sections were actually twisted in each other, so they didn't lay flat. So it made it hard to get that. So we got to start off with a hook up there.
You do it like here.
Yeah, well, we got to wait then. We got to put our chain on, don't we?
Yeah.
We got to. These are strong, a little too strong for this, but I want to keep my circle in the middle.
I forgot what our number was.
Start right here.
We had a specific
and then
number we did.
Yeah, we did. And I don't. Did you move any of the chains or not?
No.
Well, that's our number then. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
6.
Okay, so we just count 6 links, or if we take our chain and split it in half, like that,
yeah.
And we could take and put our hook on. Hold some of this weight. This is more of that time lapse. I don't know, every year it's supposed to get easier and it doesn't, does it? It's a struggle. So then we separate that in the middle, put our hook on, and then we just take this and look it away from the tire like that.
That's a little too far. I don't know.
I don't know. That is too far because it's centered right now.
I think it's one like
I think it's got to be 6 and 4 or something.
So this one.
And then we want to pull a little tension. But once we figure this out,
How's that?
that's about an inch worth of pull. So that's probably good. And then you just count them.
So what do we do? 1,
Just count the tight ones.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. And then the other side, we'll just link it on there. We're going to do that with all these. And it should be pretty close to centered. It doesn't have to be under a lot of tension. Well, we monkeyed around for 10-15 minutes anyway on this side. And we still don't have it tight enough. But I still think I need to drive it and get this, like, see how this is loose? When they're real tight on the wheel, they ride nicer. When they're loose on the wheel, they self-clean. And when I get over in the mud, over in the drive or somewhere over there off the pavement, the chain loaded up with mud. And that was one reason why we couldn't get these in there. So I think I probably took them off in the spring after I drove through the mud. Normally what I like to do is put them behind the tractor and drive and let them shake in the driveway and knock all the mud off once they dry. But these probably could use a little bit tighter. So I just drove it out here, and this is definitely looser now. So we're going to set the other side on. I'm going to drive it, and then we're going to pull it one link tighter.
Alright, he's gonna go drive it a little bit. Get the chain shaken up. And then we'll adjust it as needed. But they do work good, that's for sure. They're just a pain to put on every year. Back up, go forward. Get them adjusted.
Alright, we figured it out, I think. We want to eyeball this ring right in the center of the axle. So obviously this one's real slacky right now. So we want to go about 2 lengths, right, Dawson?
Yeah.
So this binder is just a cheesy Tractor Supply one that it doesn't, like if it had a swivel here and a swivel here, both of them swiveled, I could get it, but I can't get the angle right. So what I did is I went on the inside edge, and all I did is hang on the hook and pull, and I can do it. So Dawson figures out what link it is. You got it?
Yep.
And I just pull that up so we can get it off. And then he keeps his face and hands out of the way, and then I just tug, and that works. Look how fast that is. So now we got this side. So this one should be pulled down, or we pulled a little too far on that, right?
Yeah, this one should be pulled down.
Okay, it's harder to pull down, obviously, than pull it up. Let me go on this side. And then I'll get on the inside again. You ready? It's harder to pull downward. And he's going to go 1 or 2 links.
There's 2. Think you can do it?
I don't know. Well, I probably can, but
You want 1?
let's see where it lines up.
There's 1 right there.
All right. I want to be close to center as possible. And then this one is way off. See where it is? So this side's probably good. This side needs to be done. We could roll the tractor forward or back. But if I just get under it, so he's in the open. I'm just glad it's not snowing or raining, right?
Yep.
I know I like it when I'm standing up. I can pull like a freight train, but when I'm pulling downward or something, it's not super handy. All right, let me know. You ready? And now, look at the tension we're getting now. So now, how far off center are we? Which one needs to be adjusted? That one?
It's got to go down this way. Yeah.
That way. And this one is probably okay,
Yeah.
because it's going to be tighter when it gets out there. So just that one. All right, I'll come back over here. I think we got this figured out, boys. The best way we can do it. Ready?
Yeah.
And what I like about this is it doesn't slip off. Are you unhooked yet?
No.
Oh. Because last year we tried vice grips, pry bars, all kinds of things. I remember that, remember? But I want my chains tight. Somebody made a comment last year and said, you don't even need these on there. Well, I really think you do. I've had, I don't remember whose tractor was it, my brother's or something. Boy, it's hard to pull downward for me.
Roll a tractor?
Maybe, or I'll try it and you do it and see what a struggle it is. I gotta walk this way down. Pants falling down. But I've had a set of chains fall off before, and you don't want that. They are tough, especially when it's snowing outside. All right, go that way a little bit. You watch your face, and then can you go inward on it? Nope, I can't pull it way up there. You gotta go the same angle, down this way. Way down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to.
Let's see here. You can't pull the same direction? Try that again. See, you got to be down here though.
Right. I said I can't.
You can't do it? Well, I can, but let's try it again. You ready? I was hoping he'd do all the hard work, but it's not working out that way. All right, you ready? Yeah, see, I said I can. Now I gotta do it. I'm gonna lay down. Driveway's dry. All right, here we go. I'm stronger than a freight train, but getting old. Okay, so see how nice and tight they are?
We'll drive it.
Now, when I drive it, it's not gonna be slapping around. When they're real loose, they're self-cleaning, but they look good now. So we are set to go. We got a bunch of snow coming tonight. Dawson made a snowman a few years ago, and I put that up. We're gonna hook the snowblower back up. This old 6-footer works great. Have no issues with it. I wish it was hydraulic, but it's not. But it works great. So thanks for watching. Thanks Dawson for his help. See you when the snow falls.